Good morning, my dear children. Welcome to your science class. Now we are learning block 4, adaptation in animals. We already completed half of the block, right? Shall we recall it once again? Good. We learned already two topics that are adaptation in terrestrial animals and adaptation in aquatic and amphibian animals. First, adaptation in terrestrial animals. Animals that live on land are called terrestrial animals. For example, horses, cows, giraffes, bears, and camels live on land. Such animals are called terrestrial animals. Now we will see the surroundings these animals live in. Horses live in surroundings that have plants and plenty of grass. Bears live in mountains where it is very cold. Camels live in hot sandy deserts. Next, the special features of these animals. Animals have flat and broad teeth which help to chew the grass easily. For example, horses have flat and broad teeth to chew grass and plants. Bears have thick fur which keeps them warm in very cold weather. Camels have padded feet which help them to walk on the hot desert sand. Many terrestrial animals not only have special features but also special habits to adapt to their surroundings. Some of them go into a deep sleep for long periods during different seasons to get away from bad weather conditions. Animals sleep in summers to keep themselves cool is called aestivation. Animals sleep in winters to keep themselves warm is called hibernation. Next, adaptation in aquatic and amphibian animals. Animals that live on land are called terrestrial animals. Animals that live in the water are called aquatic animals. Animals that live both on land as well as water are called amphibians. Next, the special features of fish. Special features of fish are gills, fins, and scales. Gills are a respiratory organ. The gills of fish help them to breathe in water. Fins, a thin component attached to a larger body. It helps them to swim. Scales, hard plates on the skin of fish. Next, the special features of frog are webbed feet and hind legs. Webbed feet having toes that are connected with thin skin. The webbed feet of frog help them to move on land as well as paddle in the water. Hind legs at the back of the body, it helps them to swim faster and take leaps on land. The lungs help frog to breathe on land. These are the topics we learned in the previous classes. Let's begin today's class. Is everybody ready to start? I know you are always ready, isn't it? Nice. Come on, let's begin. Where do you generally find birds? On trees. Good. We can find birds sitting on the tree. Most of the time we see them flying. Animals like birds and bats that fly are called aerial animals. Where do you generally find monkeys? Are you saying in forests? Very good. We can find monkeys in forests and even sometimes in cities, sitting on trees or jumping from one tree to another. Animals like monkeys that live, climb, move and jump on trees are called arboreal animals. Today we will learn about the special features of animals that fly and animals that live on trees. So the aim is to describe how aerial and arboreal animals adapt to their surroundings. Come on, let's move to the topic. Adaptation in aerial and arboreal animals. Here are some keywords we will use in this topic. Let's see the pronunciation of these keywords.
Aerial, aerial. Arboreal, arboreal. Claws, claws.
I believe you learned the pronunciations of the keywords. Now we will learn the meaning of these keywords. Come on. First, aerial. Aerial is related to air or occurring in the air. When talking about things that are literally up in the air, we can use the word aerial. Okay. Next, arboreal. Arboreal means living in trees or related to trees. Next, claws. Claws are thin, sharp, curved nails on the foot. Now, look at the picture of a bird and a monkey in your content book and identify their special features. Put the video on pause and look at the pictures to identify the special features of monkey and bird. Now open S3 in your workbook and write the special features that you have observed in the given chart in question number 1. Put the video on pause and write the special features in the given chart. I hope you wrote the special features of birds and monkeys in the chart. Now tell me, what are the special features of a bird? Exactly. The special features of a bird are wings, feathers, and claws. What are the special features of a monkey? You are right. The special features of a monkey are a long tail, sharp claws, and long limbs. Now, how do the special features of birds and monkeys help them to adapt to their surroundings? Come on, let's see how the special features help them. First, the special features of bird. Birds have wings that help them fly. They also have feathers to keep their body warm. They have claws to hold on to the branches of trees. Next, special features of monkeys. Monkeys have a long tail which helps them in climbing and balancing their bodies. Their claws also help them to hold onto branches of trees and live easily on them. They have long limbs to climb up and down trees. Next, arts question. Birds from a very cold place called Siberia fly a long distance to India every winter. Why do you think they do so? What happened to these birds during winters? Let me say, during winters, Siberia is very cold and there is a shortage of food. Thus, birds fly out to warmer places like India in search of food. This is called migration. Okay. Next, bonus question of the day. How do birds hold on to the branches of trees? How do birds hold on to the branches of trees? This is your bonus question for today. While doing your bonus question or block assessment in the online exam section, you should write your full name, school ID and admission number properly because your marks are being recorded. So, write your information correctly to avoid losing your marks. Okay? Next, practice questions. In your content book, question number 5 and 6 are today's homework. The questions are, what are aerial and arboreal animals? What are aerial and arboreal animals? Next question, which feature helps birds to fly? Which feature helps birds to fly? Answer these questions in your notebook. Next, worksheet questions. In S3, first question is, in the chart, Write the special features of birds and monkeys that you observed in the images. We have done it already, right? Has everyone done this question? Good. Next, question number 2a. Which features help birds to fly from one tree to another? Next, question number 2b. Which features help monkeys to move from one tree to another? Which features help monkeys to move from one tree to another? Question number 3. This is a hummingbird that migrates to warmer places in extreme winter. Why does it do so? Can you see the picture? This is the picture of hummingbird. A hummingbird that migrates to warmer places in extreme winter. Why does it do so? Do the worksheet questions in your workbook. After completing your homework, get a sign from your parents in the planner. Don't forget to do the bonus question. Now today's class has completed. If you have any doubts, feel free to ask your doubts in the comment section. Thank you for listening. God bless you.